Hello, everyone. This is David's Toolbox, Apple's smart battery case. I do not know if you have heard of. We can also call it a back clip battery. It functions as a second battery for the phone, increases the battery life of the phone. However, after iPhone 11, officially, there is no more back clip battery. In its place is Apple's Magsafe, also known as magnetic connection charging. What I want to do today is, this can only support the old model of the back clip battery into a wired version of Magsafe so that it can support iPhone 12 and later models. Now all you have to do is to take the main board of the back clip battery, removed and moved to the Magsafe case. We first to remove the back clip battery. To remove the motherboard from the inside, can only use violence to disassemble. They're actually on the pliers to cut off the shell. To be safe, we should first remove the battery. Unscrew all the screws. Take off the baffle. Disconnect the battery from the motherboard. Then use the plastic warp to remove the battery. Okay, after the battery is removed, continue to use pliers to cut off all the shell. This line is glued to the shell with glue, cannot be directly ripped open, otherwise, the line will break off, so we use a hot air gun to 100 degrees to heat it first. And then with a spatula to slowly separate it. Okay, then the bottom of the shell all cut off. Thus, the motherboard is completely removed. Connect to the rechargeable battery to test. It means normal, not dismantled and broken. Put it aside. Then look at the just removed the battery. As we can see, this piece of battery is 1877 毫安H. Capacity is very small. So here I am looking for a piece of 2900毫安H cell phone battery. The cell is LG, ready to replace it to the Apple battery. First, the back clip battery protection plate to remove. Tear off the sticker. Cut off the battery lugs directly with ceramic scissors. Okay, the protective plate of the back clip battery is preserved. Next, cut the phone battery pole ear with ceramic scissors as well. Start to put the protective plate of the back clip battery. Solder to the LG battery cells. First to the protection board positive and negative solder onto lines, one red and one blue. Then the two solder joints are put on the acetate tape to do a good job of insulation. Determine the location of the battery and motherboard installation. Cut the thread to the right length. Take out the battery cell and tin the positive and negative terminals of the battery cell. Then solder the wires of the protection board to the core. Note that before welding must be sure to determine the positive and negative poles. Do not solder the opposite. After soldering, also put acetate tape on the positive and negative solder joints of the core to protect. Well, before assembling, to test the voltage of the battery, 3.53 volts. The voltage is a little lower, but it is normal, should just not have much power. Next we start the assembly. First to fix the motherboard to the shell. Here I have drilled two holes in the housing respectively, so that the motherboard can be fixed directly to the shell with screws. Align the screws and nuts with the holes. Use a screwdriver to tighten it. Then the other side. Also tighten the screws. Okay, the motherboard and the shell is tightly fixed together. Next to fix the battery. The battery is attached to a double-sided insulation and thermal conductivity tape. Peel off the release film, glue the battery to the case. Plug in a lightning connector, extension cable to the motherboard, then use acetate tape to fix the motherboard to the battery. This is almost done. Let's plug the cable into the phone to test it. Okay, the icon of double battery is shown above. The smart battery case has 2% of charge left. We plug the cable into the phone again. Mark the length of the line to be set aside. Align according to the position of the mark. Apply acetate tape to hold the line in place. This brings us to the final step. Put the shell and magnetic cover to good. Press firmly, snap the shell tight. Well, a wired version of Magsafe is now complete. Magnetic suction is very stable. The phone does not fall out even when picked up. Magsafe can charge the phone at the same time. It can also be connected to the charger to charge it. Do you like such a magnetic charging battery? Welcome to leave your comments in the comment section. We will see you in the next video.